Fingertips.
I'm Stephen.
I'm Fern.
And on today's show...
In the 1 minute make, we fly into action and try and beat that clock with just a few pipe cleaners.
In Food Fingertips, we've come up with an idea that not only tastes great, it looks fantastic too.
And from fingertips to toes. Ever thought about using your feet to decorate your ceiling? Well, we show you how. But you can keep your feet firmly on the ground.
And for all the details on today's makes, you can video the show and play it back. Look on our website or grab that pen and paper now and jot it down straight away.
Where do you keep your CDs? Well, here at Fingertips, we store ours in a CD-saurus. What better way to show off your CDs? Or you could make one for your computer discs and go back to the future with an up-to-the-minute prehistoric CD-storing dinosaur. Now, the first thing you need is a piece of card, isn't that right, Steve?
It certainly is, and I'm going to give you a great fingertip tip of how to get that dinosaur shape. You need to grab yourself a dinner plate and a side plate and that large bit of card. Put the side plate in the corner of your card like that, and then draw around it like this. Now, this will help you get the head shape in a second. Then you get your dinner plate and you put that beside the side plate, and this will help you get the hump shape in the dinosaur's back. There we go. Just join them up. And now 2 more side plates, and then we'll join them all together. So this one goes half and half, like that. And now 1 more side plate circle, and we're ready to go. Just there. Now, here's how you join them up. This side is going to be the head, and this side is going to be the tail. So you need to get a nice curvy line. Here we go. This is going to be the head shape. Give them a bit of a bumpy head like dinosaurs have, and scoop it all the way up. And now you're going to go downwards to get the tail, okay? But use this plate as a guide to get a nice shape. Here we go. Nice curved back, like that. And final added touch, and then cut it out.
Now, once you've drawn the first one, you can use it as a template to draw a second one, so you have 2 identical dinosaurs. Now, pop them on top of each other like that. Get yourself some paper clips and put one on his head and one at the other end on his tail, just to keep them nicely together. Then get a CD box, and about halfway down, just put a little sticker to mark the halfway point. Then pop this on top of your dinosaur's back. You just want to put that quite central and draw around your CD box so you have that shape. And then you want to draw 3 more this side and 3 more this side, slightly fanning them out as you go along. And once you've drawn all 7 of them, you need to cut out your slits.
And now for the legs. To make sure you get a perfect shape, we're going to use the side plate again. And you want to put it on the edge of your leftover card and draw around that like this. And use this one as a template to make another one. So you'll have 2 pieces, and on them both, draw an arc and cut them out, and you'll then have 2 bits that look like this. You need 2 more of these, so draw them on your leftover card, cut them out, and when you've got all the bits, you can start to put the legs together, and it's really easy. Just get a pair of scissors and carefully put them on top of each other like that. Make 2 slits from the bottom of the legs. There's 1 and there's 2. Then get 2 of your arcs and do the same thing. Put them on top of each other like that. And this time from the top of the arc, you make another slit. And then you slot them together. Here we go. Here's the first one. Just like that. And the other one over here. And then just straighten them up. And they might need a bit of sticky tape, but if they don't, they should stand up on their own.
And now to fit your legs to your dinosaur, you need to cut some slits in his body. So just at the end here, you want to cut a slit about there and one just there. And now it's time to glue your dinosaur together. So you want to put a blob of glue on his head there, press that down, and then a bit on each spine, like that, right the way along his back, and then some on his tail. Then you can leave this one to dry,
like this one has.
Yes, and now it's time to add those lovely little legs. So let's have your legs, please, Stevie.
Okay, first pair.
Okay, put the back pair in. They should just slot on quite nicely. And the front page, need to open the dinosaur out the front like that and slot him in. Oh, he looks very nice, doesn't he? And all you need to do now is decorate your CD-saurus.
Now, we've given this one a yellow belly cut out from coloured card. Look, we've added on the scales with a marker. We've also made the tail spikes from white paper, and we've done the toenails as well. And finally, the CD-saurus eyes, so he can see what he's up to.
Now, if you want to create your own CD-saurus and you need a quick reminder, you could watch back the show if you've taped it today, or you go onto our Fingertips website, just click on Top Makes, and then you'll find out all the details about him. Or if you've got a pen and paper right now, here's a reminder. Draw around a dinner plate once and a side plate 3 times to get the CD-saurus body shape. Cut out 2 body shapes and then clip them together with paper clips. Mark your CD slots using a CD as a template, and then cut out 2 C shapes and 4 arcs to make legs and feet. Make slits in the C shape and slot in the feet to make each pair of legs. Then you can fit your whole CD-saurus together and decorate. And your CD-saurus doesn't have to be green. You can make one any colour you want to make a Fingertips Phantosaurus. Who knows what colour dinosaurs are anyway?
So for fantastic CD storage with megabytes,
make a Fingertips CD-saurus.
got a minute?
Because this is the part of the programme where we show you how to make something really, really quick in under a minute using bits and bobs from around the house.
And today, it's my turn to make.
And it's my turn to time.
And Fern, this is all it takes. Look, pipe cleaners, bit of wood, pair of scissors.
You're going to make something out of that?
I am.
OK, I trust you. I'm not going to tell anyone what it is just yet, so see if you can guess along the way. Have you done your finger exercises?
I've done my finger exercises.
Good.
And I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go!
Right, I take 2 pipe cleaners, any colour, and wrap them around a bit of wood like this, into a spring shape, all the way round, like this.
Come up to 10 seconds.
Yes, don't try and put
And
that
that's 10.
All right. Now, normally it only takes me about 30 seconds to do this.
What are you making?
Oh, you'll see in a second. This is really good, actually. You'll like this one. Okay, it goes all the way around. Then I just take it up the bit of wood like
20
this.
seconds.
Yeah, don't worry. Take the other pipe cleaner, cut it in half, like that. How am I doing for time now?
30 gone. You said you could do it in 30 seconds.
I'm behind it.
Well, you haven't.
Okay, fold the other pipe cleaner in half like that, put it through the string, and then pull the end like this. Now this one's slightly going pear-shaped, but I can soon pull it back. Don't worry. Honest, trust me.
I think I know what it is, actually.
Yeah, it's, look, bend that over like that, and stop that cock.
Oh, 48 seconds. Quite near the mark there. I think I know what it is. Is it a little caterpillar?
It is, exactly.
Oh.
But it's also, if I take my pen out of my pocket and put that on the end like that, a pipe cleaner pen pal.
Oh, he's very cute. Or how about making a snake? Look at this one. He's got a nice hissing tongue there. Or a crab with some little grabby hands. We've also got, this one's my favourite, a bumblebee with some wings. And also a little purple butterfly.
So there you go. Fly into action and make your very own pipe cleaner pen pal.
Boiled sweets.
Biscuits.
Delicious on their own, but what happens if you put them together?
You get brilliant stained glass window biscuits. They're fantastic, aren't they? And the best thing of all is they're so easy to make. And I'm going to show you how. You're going to need 100 grams of plain flour and 50 grams of caster sugar in one bowl. Add a pinch of salt and then add 50 grams of chopped up butter like this. Put that in and then work the whole lot together with your fingertips. Now, it takes a bit of time, but keep working it through your fingertips and it will end up like breadcrumbs or crumble, just like this. Now you need to add an egg yolk, and the fingertips way of separating an egg yolk is by pouring it over your fingertips, like this. And the clear bit of the egg will fall into the bowl and the yolk will stay in your hand. Pretty cool, isn't it? Feels really good as well, actually. So let's put that into the mixture. Now keep mixing it with your fingertips and you'll soon find that the mixture will stick together to make dough. Now shape the dough into a ball like this and then put it in the fridge to rest for about half an hour. Once you've taken your dough out of the fridge, roll it out onto a board like this. And I've got some fun cutters here, and I think I'm going to make a love heart biscuit. So let's just make that shape in there like that. And I've got a smaller cutter to make the hole in the middle, and that's where the sweet's going to go. Just put that in there. There we have it. And let's take that out like that. We don't need that. And don't worry if you don't have any cutters, because you can make whatever shapes you like using a blunt knife. And when you have cut out your shape and you're happy with it, you pop it onto the baking tray like that. And make sure your baking tray is covered in baking paper, otherwise the sweets will actually stick to the tray. When you're done like that, add your sweets, pop them into the holes like this. And if you've got a big hole like that one, then you can add 2 sweets, and you can experiment with the different colours as well. Let's put that one in there and put a red one in there like that. And if you want to hang any of your biscuits up, then it's well worth putting the hole in your biscuit before you cook them, so you can thread them a bit later on. And now you're ready to put them in your oven on gas mark 4 or 180 degrees Celsius for about 15 minutes. Now, when they've cooked, put them to one side and don't touch them for at least an hour, because melted sweets are really, really hot. But when they have cooled off, you can hang them up and enjoy them for as long as you can, because trust me, they won't last long.
So make some stained glass biscuits and feed your face with fantastic food fingertips.
Walking on the ceiling, always a great idea, but it's so dangerous, you know. You're upside down, the blood is rushing to your head. Seriously dangerous.
Steve-O, what are you on about, mate? Because there is no danger with a fingertip footprints, because you can defy logic and walk up the ceilings and walls with your feet firmly planted on the ground. It's cheap, it's original, and you can confuse and amuse your mates.
So why don't you give it a go? Fingertip style walking on the ceiling using these 2 broom handles with sponge feet on the end.
Now, to make the sponge foot shape, you need a pair of real feet, and you also need some paint. Just step into the paint. Ooh, it's a bit cold and slippery. And then just step onto your paper like that. There you go. And then step off your paper and leave these footprints to dry.
And when your footprints have dried, you want to divide them up with a marker and cut the bits out so you'll have a footprint like this. Then get yourself a washing up sponge and put your bits onto the sponge like this. And if you've got big feet, you might need 2 sponges like I would. Draw around all the pieces and then cut them out, and do this for your right foot and your left foot.
Now, as you can see here, I've cut out a piece of card which is slightly bigger than my foot, and then you need to get your foam shapes and just lay them out in the shape of your foot like that. Then get some nice strong glue like some PVA and just put a dab of glue on the back of each of your shapes like that, and just stick them directly onto the card. And once you've stuck all your shapes down in the shape of your foot, then it's time to stick your actual foot to the broom handle.
And the easy way to do that is get yourself a kitchen roll tube and cut down the middle of it like this. Just do this half there, turn it round and do the other half like that. Then wrap this around your broom handle like that and just fit it into place. Don't make it too tight. Get yourself a bit of sticky tape and then stick it into place like that. A bit more at the top to really secure it. There we go. Take this off and then a bit of PVA glue around the rim. Just there. And you want to stick this to the back of your cardboard. Make sure it's in the middle. Then just leave that to dry.
And once it has dried, all you need to do is get your broom handle.
There we go.
Thank you, Stephen. And put your kitchen tube on top of it. Get some tape and just tape all the way around so it won't swivel around when you're painting your ceiling, otherwise you get wonky footprints. There you go.
Fantastic. Can I have the other one, Fern?
There you go.
Superb. Take your fingertip feet, get painting and start walking. Here we go. Now what you have to do is dip the sponge feet into some paint like this. Like that. Don't make the paint too runny, otherwise it will drip down the broom handle and onto you, and you don't want that to happen. But when you're ready, you're going to walk up the walls like this. Here we go, there's the first one. Like that. Looks great, doesn't it? And then across the ceiling and keep going.
Oh, that looks wicked, Steve. And once you've got the fingertips know-how, you can make any footprints at all you like. How about some little scampering cat footprints? Nice, nice. Or some big hobnail boot footprints. All you need to do is just copy the grip at the bottom of the boot with a sponge. And if you're feeling really adventurous, how about some flesh-eating dinosaur footprints?
Hey, but if you've got technology at fingertips like we have, you could leave your footprints another way. Come on, turn the gravity on. That's it. Here we go. Whoa! So why don't you walk yourself some fun fingertip footprints? Reminds me, must change up bulb.
Next time on Fingertips, how can a peg help you tidy your room? We show you how to make the Venus flytrap tidy.
And find out how you can turn this rubbish into fantastic presents with a little bit of fingertips know-how.
Find out how to make your very own invisible pet and meet the Fingertips dog. Well, that's it for today's Fingertips.
Hey, if you want to make anything from today's show, then check out the Fingertips website. The address is on the screen right now.
We'll see you next time for more Fingertips.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.